You look up, it's a beautiful sky, and then suddenly, I've been drowning, sinking into the deep abyss known as stress. Day after day, I wake up to eat, sleep, poop, work, happy time, chores, edit, and watch anime. Many people today don't have the luxury of being an influencer. Many people, including me, have to wake up early and come home late exhausted, and that's hard. I remember back in 2016 going home and relaxing on my couch when I was a little kid to watch either Leafy or iDubbbz cancel someone, and now that era is gone. Dragon Maid is something I've been watching to take my mind off the usual shows I watch, and I think in my opinion, it's pretty good. The first season came out in 2017 and the second is airing right now, and the animation is goddamn beautiful. For a quick setup, Dragon Maid, or Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid, follows a 9-to-5 Japanese salary woman, Miss Kobayashi, who stumbles upon a dragon named Toru who left her fantasy world. Kobayashi, being a maid otaku, asks this dragon to become her maid and the two kick it off. So now you're asking me, based, this just sounds like another devil is a part-timer, and I would say sit down and let daddy explain. The first season captures what I believe is almost the perfect slice of life, disregarding some of the fan service. Besides the extremely comfy and relaxing story, there is also something that made it better. Get it? I'll stop. The other thing that I really enjoyed about Dragon Maid was the animation, and Lord have mercy, cause it was so cool. The vibrant colors and the kind of plump aesthetic of the show is something I feel like totally fits with this series, and also, it's better than 90% of the shit you've seen. The director of the first season, Takemoto, was able to capitalize on the normality of everyday life and spice it up with these characters. Toru is considered the spotlight of the show. She's the shining light for Kobayashi's everyday life. She cooks for her, cleans, spends time with her, and buys her groceries. Damn, I want a maid. Kana is the more relaxed character, going on adventure with her friends and acting as a daughter figure for Kobayashi. And so help me God, I will smite you if you're thinking anything else about this character. Fanfear lives with Kobayashi's co-worker who's an otaku and becomes one himself. Many other characters get introduced, like my stepmom and someone who has a sweet fetish, and what I really like about all this is that it works. These characters somehow find a way to make me feel invested into this story and watching them go about just living. Toradora also had me feeling the same way about this show. Multiple characters with extremely different personalities, but yet all connected by some form of similarity, being thrown into high school. Watching these characters in Toradora, finding out who they really want to be and what their dreams are was really entertaining, and I get the same feeling from Dragon Maid. But now for a touchy subject. On a Thursday morning, the 18th of July, 2019, an arson attack was occurred at Kyoto's animation studio. 36 people were killed and 33 were injured. I remember seeing many YouTubers, including the ones I looked up to the most, touch on this subject and give their condolences to. Many people were lost to this horrible incident, including the director of Dragon Maid. And so now, not expecting anything from the studio for either a while or ever, they make an incredible comeback. Now 2021 rolls around the corner, and in this summer season we get Dragon Maid Season 2 with the appearance of Twitter's new favorite nightmare, boobs. I think what I saw equally in praise of the new season, I also saw the hate of the new purple-haired dragon, Ilulu. But who cares, Twitter will be Twitter. Now, being the little nerd and knowing everything about a show, I looked into who was the director for this season. Holy fuck, it's the Nichijou director. You know, I thought something was off when the opening was exactly identical to Nichijou's OP, and so when I found this out, it was as if Jesus himself blessed me with his undying light. Nichijou was, if not the funniest, not giving a single shit anime that I had ever watched. The anime was spontaneous and random, and when I saw this, I knew this season was in good hands. This season of Dragon Maid is so much more of the same that I love, which has always been the one thing that drew me into it. Kobayashi was not alone, but didn't have anyone she could call her family. She worked hard at her office, gained respect from her co-workers, most of them, and went home to rinse and repeat this whole entire process. With Toru, Kana, Ilu, Takia, Elma, Lukia, and so many others, this show brings in the warmth that I feel like anybody can get behind. And honestly, I can just vibe with that. Right now, Kobayashi is without a doubt one of the best slice of life anime I've seen right now. You will watch Dragon Maid. Why? For one, because I said so, and two, because it's pretty heartwarming. Anyways, I'm Base Buffet, and I'll see you later.
Let's suppose that you were able every night to dream any dream you wanted to dream, and that you could, for example, have the power within one night to dream 75 years of time, or any length of time you wanted to have. And you would naturally, as you began on this adventure of dreams, you would fulfill all your wishes. You would have every kind of pleasure.